How do chemotherapy drugs kill cancer cells? Imagine a battle happening inside your body where cancer cells are dividing uncontrollably. Chemotherapy drugs are like targeted soldiers designed to stop this chaos. These drugs work mainly by attacking the processes that cancer cells need to grow and multiply. Since cancer cells divide much faster than most normal cells, chemotherapy can selectively affect them, but it can also impact other rapidly dividing tissues in the body. One way chemotherapy works is by damaging the DNA within cancer cells. Some drugs, called alkylating agents, create crosslinks between DNA strands, which prevents the DNA from being copied or read properly. Without accurate DNA copying, the cells cannot divide or survive. Other drugs, known as antimetabolites, mimic the natural building blocks of DNA and RNA. When cancer cells try to use these fake building blocks, their DNA synthesis gets disrupted, halting cell growth. Another key mechanism involves stopping cells during mitosis, the process of cell division. Drugs like paclitaxel and vincristine interfere with microtubules, which are structures that help pull chromosomes apart during cell division. When these structures are disrupted, cells get stuck in the division process and eventually undergo programmed cell death, called apoptosis. Some chemotherapy agents target enzymes called topoisomerases, which help unwind DNA strands during replication. By inhibiting these enzymes, the drugs cause breaks in the DNA strands, leading to genetic chaos within the cancer cells. This damage triggers the cells to self-destruct, preventing tumor growth. Chemotherapy also activates pathways inside the cell that lead to apoptosis. When DNA is damaged or cell division is halted, signals are sent that tell the cell to die in a controlled way. This process helps eliminate cancer cells while sparing some normal cells. Because cancer cells tend to divide more often than most normal cells, chemotherapy drugs tend to affect these rapidly dividing cells more. However, tissues with high turnover rates like the bone marrow, skin, and lining of the gastrointestinal tract can also be affected, which explains some common side effects like fatigue, hair loss, and nausea. Interestingly, some chemotherapy drugs can also boost the immune system's ability to recognize and attack cancer cells. When cancer cells die, they release signals that alert immune cells, helping the body fight the disease more effectively. In the treatment of reproductive cancers such as testicular and cervical cancer, chemotherapy is often used alongside surgery and radiation. The choice of drugs depends on the specific type and stage of cancer, aiming to kill cancer cells while minimizing side effects. Chemotherapy is usually given in cycles, allowing normal tissues time to recover between treatments. Using combinations of drugs that attack cancer cells in different ways helps improve effectiveness and reduce the chance of resistance. Overall, chemotherapy drugs kill cancer cells by disrupting their DNA, blocking their ability to divide, and triggering their self-destruction. This approach leverages the rapid growth of cancer cells while carefully managing effects on normal tissues. Always remember, treatment plans should be personalized, and it's essential to discuss options with healthcare professionals to find the best approach for each individual.